Hello everyone, welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you're having a great day. If you've been watching Larry's Anything Goes programming, you know that we are not only providing great financial intelligence content as much as possible by interviewing other financial professionals, professionals in the travel industry, real estate industry, etc. and so forth, but we provide various services when it comes to specific products that we sell, from anything that you would actually find on Amazon or actually at Walmart, etc. and so forth. And we are actually providing specific products due to today's current crisis and whatnot to ensure that we provide the right services and products that you need at a reasonable price when it comes to medical face masks, when it comes to hand sanitizer, and when it comes to latex gloves and things of that nature, and etc. and so forth, toilet paper, paper towels. But we have what you need. Also, family, don't forget that Larry's Anything Goes is a part of an affiliate marketing network known as Gold Standard Partners, where you have the opportunity to buy cryptocurrency and allow others to invest with you as becoming an affiliate marketing partner. And obviously, if they purchase a package with the program, you're able to make money off their package purchases and make money off of their crypto purchases and things of that nature. If you want to join, please follow the links in the description, and I'll give you a call as soon as you sign up and purchase a package, and we'll go from there. But definitely, it's all about the best way to make money moves is to have currency with one another and to ensure that currency is always being spoken of on all levels, so it benefits everyone and not just one specific person. That's a lot of things that people forget about. So think about joining the program and we'll be able to go from there. But if not, either way, it's always appreciated. And thank you for watching, and hopefully you guys have a great day and continuously make money moves so you don't live broke like a fool. Take care. As you can see, with our various products, we have our financial apparel, as you see, wearing There's Anything Goes t-shirt, financial intelligence is sexy, face masks, latex gloves, things of that nature, to obviously ensure the safety of you and your family all at the same time. We want to ensure that you get the best products and see the actual products that we're actually providing for you, and giving you another view of not only the shirts and the medical masks, but actually another view of actual latex gloves and the actual hand sanitizer. Because one thing we've learned throughout this unfortunate crisis is that we have to take more precautionary measures to ensure not only the safety for ourselves, but for our families. And having a great pair of hand sanitizers, latex gloves, and medical face masks will ensure that safety. And with all that being said, hopefully you guys will check out our online store. We have the various products that you see here. With a couple of clicks, especially if you're paying via PayPal, it makes life that much easier for you to purchase our various products, especially during this unfortunate situation. You see the apparel from Larry's Anything Goes. We have the medical products when it comes to hand sanitizer, latex gloves, medical face masks, things of that nature, and various other products. So please check out Larry's Anything Goes. Support small local businesses. We greatly appreciate it, and hopefully that you have a good day. How goes the family? How goes it? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, the whole nine. Um, can't believe this season's finally here, and hey, I'm happy, I'm excited, and I'm all about just for me. Even though I might sound tired right now, I'm just excited because I just want to, I want nothing but joy spread throughout this night, throughout tomorrow. I hope everybody, especially the kids, get not only everything that they want, but I'm hoping that everybody just enjoys being with each other at the same time. Right now that's the most important thing. Materialistic nonsense that things come and go, but great people, they last forever. At the end of the day, that's my mindset. You know what I mean? So let's just keep it simple on that note. All right. Now let's get into this. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Now, one thing now when it comes to the holidays, I'm just going to start off with that. When it comes to the holidays, I'm not a big fan of a lot of holiday spending and whatnot during the Christmas holiday, and I'm not a big fan of people going into crazy debt over the Christmas holiday. But a lot of people like to do that, and if they do that, that's fine. That's their business and whatnot. But I'm not a big fan of it because, especially now, the money. There's a lot of money out here, but there's for a lot of working people, money is very not only hard to come by, but it's definitely hard to keep. And I implore you all to be as you know responsible. I can't tell people what to do with their money, because I'm going to do me, and you're going to do you, and that's that. But be as responsible as possible because, according to CNN Business, retail sales in November and December were expected to grow between 8.5% and 10.5% this year compared with the 2020 holiday season. A record of up to 859 billion dollars. The National Retail Federation, a trade group for retailers, made this statement on this previous Wednesday. Okay, $859 billion was spent between November and December of this month, especially in regards to holiday gift shopping and things of that nature. So it's a big freaking deal, and that's a lot of money. And I know, look, the U.S. economy, it's a consumer spending economy. I'm not mad at it. I mean, heck, I've been able, even when I was on vacation in Arizona, I was able to fulfill a lot of orders and things of that nature. I was able to fulfill a lot of orders with my online Shopify store. So hey, I'm not complaining. Thank you to the customers out there. But this whole getting in the debt over being able to have a decent Christmas, people need to make this not a habit. They really, really do. This needs to not be a habit for the simple fact that you know you're not even it- I'm saying this for the simple fact that you can't even have generational wealth if you're always getting in debt and bad debt at that. You got business owners that get into debt to keep their businesses afloat. You have investors who get into debt in order for them to increase their asset classes and their productivity and things of that nature. But getting in the crazy debt over Christmas shopping, not a big fan of it, not a big fan of it, not a big fan of it. And I'm just gonna leave it at that, okay? Because according to CNBC News, the total spending on Black Friday, which I've never participated in, both in stores and online, actually fell slightly from a few years ago. The first decline on record, in part because holiday shoppers started their shopping earlier in the face of supply chain setbacks and shipping delays, and we've all seen that. It's hit everybody in a big way. But Americans are spending a little less. Supposedly, Americans are spending a little less this season, but still more than they can afford. Because hey, most Americans have the credit getter mentality. We all have it. I'm guilty of it as well, especially when it comes to me going on vacation places and things of that nature. That's what I utilize my credit, personal credit, and business credit for on a regular basis for that and for business needs, obviously. But anyways, when it comes down to it, like I said, on average, most people spent up to $1,000 for themselves and their families this year, according to the National Retail Federation. Like I said, do the numbers. So let's get into some numbers and let's just keep it simple. All right. So I'm just gonna do a little simple math here, and we're just gonna go from there. All right. Because um, you always, when it comes down, majority of the time, I always hear people saying, "I can't afford to invest my money in anything. I'm just getting by." But people find a way to be able to afford to buy overpriced house, overpriced car, not even just a used car, but an overpriced new car, overpriced jewelry, all this other crap. Will go on all these thousands of shopping sales on a regular freaking basis. But when it comes to just putting, I don't know, 40 to 50 to $100 away a month in some sort of investment, people always run shy. So I'm just going to do the numbers here. So $1,000 for the Christmas holiday season. All right, most working people don't even have $1,000 in their account. That's the thing people don't get. Like most, like the paycheck to paycheck mentality is real. Like most working Americans have up to only $200 to $300 in their account. I think it's risen up to about $600 to $700 because of the pandemic to the smart people who actually tried to save some money with their stimulus checks and whatnot. But the average American, a lot of them, they go into negative, and they get penalized with their bank accounts. Everything's the game economically, but let's just go with $100. So we know $100, times, it's like, hey, $100 times 12, hey, that's $1,200. Okay. So to me, it's good to have that amount of money in your bank account, right? So let's go with that. So $100 put away a month, just in your savings account, $1,200. All right. Now, say if you subtract, maybe let's go with $400. Let's go with $400. That's 800. Okay, you have $800 saved and whatnot. So if you're able to even invest it up to $400, it's not a lot of money, but it's better than nothing. On some level, obviously, you consult your financial professional. You have another asset class to be able to pull money from, just in case something maybe happen. And then obviously, if you time the market right, if you do your due diligence and your research in regards to stocks and cryptocurrencies, 401k, our individual retirement accounts, insurance, annuities, all this other stuff that's out there that I'm not going to get into because I'm not a financial professional. But just being able to put money in the way of those additional classes, you'll be able to put yourself a little bit, and obviously if you do this year after year after year, you're able to put yourself a little bit further ahead than most working people. But and this is just the basics. I'm not even getting into the real nitty gritty of the economics, but I'm just talking to the working people that that are doing their darndest to put themselves into credit card debt in order for them to look good as parents when it comes to, or look good as a significant other, in order for people to have a great Christmas. Because at the end of the day, my mindset is Christmas should be about number one thing: family, people you love, even if they're not your blood family, you guys don't have the same last name. Family could be the people that you love, that's got your back the most. So this whole, just because they got your last name and bloodline, it's nonsense to me. If you got my back, you do right by me, I do right by you, then you're family to me. That's how I look at it. That's why I would say, how goes the family? Because if you're watching this, I consider you family. You know what I mean? But I leave it at that. But the article said for the first time, about 45% of shoppers plan to use buy now, pay later, or as they call it, BNPL services. Now, that's been the last 2 years. The buy now, pay later thing is a big growing thing. Hey, I've taken advantage of it, so I'm not casting stones, in a black house. I mean, in a glass house or anything of that nature. So I'm like, hey, I've utilized it. I'm a fan of it. Why not, right? But usually I do it for stuff that I know I could just pay out for outright, because the beautiful thing about buy now pay later, it's not like a credit card where there's interest payments. So that's why it's so popular and whatnot. And companies, it was very smart of them to basically implement the buy now pay later strategy, because hey, even I had that with my online Shopify store, because a lot of people were cutting their spending. They're like, hey, I don't have it. Like, for the people that actually don't have the money, and they don't even have credit cards because or their credit's so bad, so a lot of times they can't even you know, actually qualify for better credit cards and things of that nature. For credit cards with decent interest rate and a higher basically spending pattern. Because I know a lot of people, the credit cards is only three to four or $500. To me, that's nothing. I'm not trying to be acting like I'm snooty or whatnot, but to me, your credit card should. But a lot of people don't have the financial discipline, or their credit is just that bad. So I get it, but the buy now pay later kind of gets rid of that and whatnot. So as long as you have a decent debit card, hey, you do the buy now, pay later thing. And a lot of people are taking advantage of that. And then because of that, the people that could not shop before now can shop, and then retailers are able to get their products sold like they want to. So it's the American way. It's capitalism. So, but I'm not mad at it at the end of the day. But I just see that I think the buy now pay later is just going to be not only just the norm. It's kind of like, online version of layaway. As I remember back in the day, my mom would say, oh yeah, I'm gonna put this on layaway and whatnot. I'll just you had to physically go to the store back then and make payments. So that's the whole thing. But it's interesting to say the least. But this whole going into debt nonsense, it's got to stop, family. It's got to stop. That's my personal opinion on it. I just got to leave it at that. All right. Now, I'm in the Christmas spirit, so I definitely want to play some Christmas music before I go into the second half of this video. All right. And take a sip of my water. Because it's time for us to be in a good mood regardless of the situation. My mindset is if you're alive and well, you're doing good. Snoop Dogg said in the song "Living My Best Life" with Lil Duval, "If you're breathing, you're achieving." So whatever's going on in your life, go through it. Get through it. Try to fight as hard as Try to make somebody else's life. If you're doing great right now, try to bring joy to somebody else too. That's my mindset. I'm going into 2022, regardless how crazy a year 2021 has been. I'm going in a positive aspect. All right. Straight up and down. I'm going in all in on some positivity, and I'm just gonna leave it at that, family. All right. Okay. So talked about the consumer spending, and we'll end this video off with two of the richest African Americans within the United States of America. The main reason why I love listening to podcasts is because I love to listen to rich business people and investors have intellectual discussions. That's one of my favorite things to listen to because I learn so many things from them. I get so many jewels from them. I could talk about from the Dr. Boyce Watkins to the Jason Blacks, to the Tariq Nasheeds, to the Brotherhood University, to the EYO University. I mean, there's so many people, 19 Keys. The list goes on and on that I've just learned so many great things from. But there's two other people who I've actually heard speak on a regular basis, and these are the two richest black men in the United States of America, and they were actually the only two black people to make the Forbes list this year, in as far as the Forbes list of the 400 richest Americans. All right. So the Forbes released its annual list of 400 richest Americans. I'm reading this from BET. And while many people took a financial hit during the pandemic, wallets became fatter for this small circle of ultra wealthy Americans. And that's another thing people don't realize. There's so many people that made out well, not even your billionaires and your millionaires, but just your people that had, especially people that are like in the trucking business, people with the online businesses, people with cleaning businesses. People have been making out like you would not believe. That's all I can say. All right. So, anyways, so the article states that the collective fortunes climbed to 4.5 trillion, an increase of 40% compared to 2020. All right, and the two black people who made it was Robert F. Smith, which I made a video about him like 2 years ago when he did a great thing by paying off Morehouse graduates' tuition. This was before the pandemic. Those are the good old days, wasn't it, family? And David Stewart, Black Technology News website, Afrotech noted, no, that this was a beautiful thing. And anyways, at the end of the day, they not only they ranked number 141. Mr. Robert F. Smith is the wealthiest Black American according to Forbes, which his estimated net worth is about $6.7 billion. He founded a private equity firm, Vista Equity Partners, in 2000. His company focuses exclusively on investing in software companies. So I've made a video about him. Definitely look up Robert F. Smith. Great guy. Very intelligent. I believe he resides in Texas right now or Colorado, one of the other. I know he's in those areas and he's doing a lot of great things. And I like, he's basically a venture capitalist firm, and hey, he does a lot of great things trying to invest in African American businesses and Hispanic businesses. So I commend him on that one. All right. Yeah, it goes into the 2019 commencement speech he made at Morehouse. This is when I first heard about him, where he's made headlines when he pledged to wipe out the student debt of the entire graduating class. And that was a beautiful thing because college debt is just ridiculous. And I implore anybody, if you really want to go to college, if you don't have a scholarship, I'm really imploring you to join the military to get access to that, even if you're going to be like a reservist or something, or just take it one step at a time, because graduating with any degree in 50 to $100,000 in debt to me is just ridiculous, especially in today's world. Because having that kind of debt is just, you're not going to be able to get far. That's just my personal opinion, or as far as you really want to go. That's just my personal opinion. All right. The other gentleman, Mr. Stewart, who's at age 70 but looks great for his age, has a rags to riches story. According to the Forbes article, he grew up with seven siblings in the segregated South with a father who made ends meet through multiple jobs that included janitor and trash collector. Despite his humble beginnings, he founded a worldwide technology and IT provider. Today, his company has nearly 12 billion in sales and a case customer base that includes Verizon and the federal government. All right, go ahead with your bad self, sir. Nothing but love and respect for this gentleman right there. And I just wanted to highlight that because I don't think people, these men are not, everybody usually talks about Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and I'm not taking anything away from them, because their record speaks for themselves. But every now and then, it's nice to highlight the actual African Americans that are making the same amount of money moves, maybe not almost at the exact same scale, but they're doing it in a beautiful way. And I just wanted to highlight that. So, on that note, family, hey, it's Christmas. All I can say is have a great night. Enjoy your Christmas with your family, and at the end of the day, whatever you have not accomplished in 2021, do your darndest to accomplish it in 2022. Even though 2022, it's forecast that it's going to be somewhat of a crazy, interesting beginning of the year, but I commend you all and implore you all. I implore you all, get in there, get around better people, be better than people, learn as much as possible, and be as humble as possible. And hey, when it comes down to it, I chose the song "Let It Snow" because I wanted it to snow when it comes to making money moves. I wanted to snow when people to be more healthier. I wanted to snow when it comes to people being better to one another. I wanted to snow people to just make life better for not only themselves but everyone else. All right. So do the great thing for your things, family. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. As I always say, make money moves or you're gonna live broke like a fool. Take care. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Feliz Navidad. Take care, family.